This isn't just a camper. This isn't just an RV. What you're looking at right now is a machine that costs more than most houses, weighs close to 20,000 pounds, and somehow feels perfectly at home crawling up a narrow mountain trail at over 11,000 feet in elevation. For the next 24 hours, this rolling fortress is our entire world. No hotels, no backup plan. Just one day, one trail, unpredictable weather, and a luxury expedition vehicle built to go where normal RVs would never even attempt. This is the kind of experience you don't plan perfectly. You feel it mile by mile. And right now, as the trail starts to get loose and rocky beneath the tires, this is exactly the moment you realize why vehicles like this exist.
We only have one day with this Earth Roamer LTX, so there's no playing it safe. From the moment the keys changed hands, the goal was simple: take it off-road. Take it high into the mountains, push it through real terrain, and then live inside it exactly the way it was designed to be lived in, not parked in a campground, not plugged into shore power, but fully self-contained, fully off-grid, fully committed. Because if a vehicle like this can't handle real conditions, then the price tag means nothing. As we roll onto the trail, the road tightens immediately. Trees close in, rocks scatter under the tires, the elevation starts climbing fast, and the air feels thinner with every switchback. This is the kind of trail where you don't rush, you let the suspension do its work.
You trust the engineering, and what's wild is how calm the cabin feels while all of this is happening outside. No rattles, no drama, just steady, controlled movement, like the vehicle was designed for this exact moment. On pavement, the LTX already feels different. It accelerates like a truck that forgot it's carrying a luxury apartment on its back. Steering is confident. The suspension with dual shocks smooths out bumps that would normally toss you around. Even at highway speeds, it stays planted. There's no white-knuckle driving here, no constant correction. It just goes. And when you turn off the pavement and point it uphill, that confidence somehow increases instead of disappearing. The higher we climb, the more the scenery opens up. Pines give way to wide mountain views. The leaves are starting to change, splashing color across the slopes. The trail is rough but not technical, and we're still in 4 high without any hesitation. For something this heavy, the way it moves feels almost unreal. This is the kind of trail most people would only attempt in a dedicated off-road rig. And here we are, doing it in something that also has a full kitchen, a king-size bed, and a wine cabinet inside. Tight sections demand focus. Branches scrape along the sides. Rocks sit exactly where you don't want them. This is where the exterior protection really earns its keep. Instead of worrying about pinstripes or paint damage, you can just keep moving. Scrape, slide, continue forward. The vehicle feels built to take it, not just tolerate it. That peace of mind changes how you drive. You're not tense, you're present. One of the most underrated features shows up right here on the trail: cameras. A front camera that lets you see what's directly below the bumper. A roof camera that shows you exactly what's happening overhead. With a couple of toggles, you're switching perspectives while moving, checking clearance, avoiding obstacles, and threading through tight spaces with confidence. It's not about showing off tech. It's about making a massive vehicle feel manageable in places where it really shouldn't be. As we approach the lake, the weather starts to turn. Rain moves in fast, the temperature drops, thunder echoes across the valley. This is mountain weather doing what it does best, reminding you who's in charge. The lake itself is lower than expected, revealing shoreline that's usually underwater. Even so, the view is unreal. Mist rolling over the water, clouds drifting through the peaks, and the realization hits hard. We get to camp here tonight, completely alone. No hookups, no neighbors, just us, the dogs, and the sound of wind moving through the trees. This is the part of the experience that separates something like the LTX from almost everything else on the road. Being able to park in a place like this and not worry about power, not worry about heat, not worry about comfort, because everything you need is already built in. When the rain picks up, it's the perfect excuse to head inside and really settle in. And the interior is where this vehicle quietly flexes. The rear lounge is wrapped in windows, turning the entire back of the vehicle into a panoramic viewing platform. You can sit here and watch storms roll in without ever stepping outside. The table lowers, cushions rearrange, and suddenly there's a massive additional sleeping area. And with the press of a button, a large TV rises into view, paired with a premium sound system that fills the space effortlessly. The kitchen doesn't feel like a compromise. It feels intentional. Full-size appliances, a convection microwave oven that actually lets you cook real meals, a massive sink with a view out the window, storage everywhere, and all of it designed to stay quiet while moving. Drawers don't rattle, cabinets don't squeak. Everything has its place. Even the induction cooktop is hidden beneath the countertop, turning the entire surface into usable prep space when you're not cooking. There's something incredibly satisfying about making dinner in the middle of nowhere. Burgers on the grill, fries in the oven, beans heating up on the induction surface once you figure out exactly where the burners are hiding. It's not perfect. There's a learning curve, but that's part of the charm. This isn't a hotel room, it's a system, and once you understand it, everything starts to click. As night falls, the temperature outside drops into the 40s. Inside, it's warm and quiet. Lighting controls let you set the mood exactly how you want it. Soft ambient glow, accent colors, or complete darkness, if that's your thing. The lounge transforms into movie mode. Seats adjust, the TV rises again, and suddenly you're watching a film in total comfort, parked at 11,000 feet, with no one else around for miles. Before bed, there's one more standout feature to appreciate: the bathroom. It's a wet bath, but it doesn't feel cramped. There's actual headroom, storage, a proper toilet, a sink, and enough space to move without feeling boxed in. For a vehicle like this, that matters, because when you're living in it full time, little things stop being little. The bed sits above, massive and inviting, a true king-size sleeping area with windows on all sides, storage tucked into every available space, wireless charging, another screen, another sound system, and full control over the vehicle systems right from bed. Lights off, locks engaged, everything settled with a few taps. And when the roof hatch opens, you can climb up and step onto the roof, turning the entire vehicle into an observation deck. Morning comes quietly. No alarms, no rush, just soft light filtering through the windows and the sound of wind across the ridge. Despite the cold night, the interior stayed warm without even needing the heater. That kind of insulation makes a difference when you're off-grid. Coffee tastes better when you're drinking it at altitude, wrapped in a blanket, looking out over a landscape that feels untouched. Before heading out, there's time for one more moment of calm: rooftop yoga. Stretching against a backdrop that most people only see in postcards. It's peaceful, it's grounding, and it's the kind of thing that makes you forget how expensive this vehicle is and just appreciate what it enables. Eventually, reality creeps back in. The keys have to be returned, the trail has to be driven back down, and the question hangs in the air: is it worth it? The answer depends on what you value. If you want something that looks good parked in an RV resort, there are cheaper options. But if you want a vehicle that can take you here, let you live comfortably, and bring you back without breaking a sweat, then the LTX makes a very strong case for itself. Everything about it feels like a step forward. The lower center of gravity, the improved livability, the thoughtful layout. The way it drives, the way it handles weight, the way it turns remote work into something sustainable instead of stressful. This isn't just transportation. It's a platform for a lifestyle that doesn't revolve around limits. Handing the keys back is hard, because once you experience something like this, it resets your expectations. It shows you what's possible when engineering, comfort, and capability are all treated as priorities instead of trade-offs. And while the adventure continues in other vehicles, the memory of this one sticks. This is the Earth Roamer LTX. Not just a motorhome, not just an off-road rig, but a rolling reminder that the road doesn't have to end where the pavement does. And for those willing to chase that idea, this might just be the ultimate way to do it.